What's going on, everybody? It's just another day in the kitchen, back with another episode, and today we're taking a look at Kanye West's Jesus is King merch drop. In this video, we're going to be taking a look at the merch, along with the pretty serious allegation that his team stole the design for one of their most popular pieces from the drop. So make sure you guys stay tuned. Now, as always, thank you guys for letting me know what you guys would like to see next in the comments. You never know when your comment's going to be featured next, so as always, thank you guys so much, and you might as well go ahead and drop a like and subscribe. Now let's go ahead and get straight into this drop, and as you can see, this video takes us all the way back to October of 2019. And the merch, of course, was in support of Kanye's album, Jesus is King, which took a radical turn from his traditional output. This was his first gospel-type album, and I wanted to point out right off of the bat that we've got some CPFM or Cactus Plant Flea Market merch collaboration for this Jesus is King merch drop. Personally, I think this was a really dope move and a way to show that Kanye was, of course, relevant and with the times, as CPFM was super big in 2018-2019. And the big thing to remark here is that the shipping is in allegedly 5 to 6 weeks, which is, of course, a lot better than 8 to 12 or any of the crazy shipping times we've seen that some artists have had throughout the past. Now, the other thing I want to remark is that every single purchase from this Jesus is King merch also comes with a pre-sale ticket for an upcoming Kanye West event. And while you guys are here, check out the back. Honestly, I think this is pretty hard. I know that Jesus is King was definitely a radical turn. Like I said, there was no cursing on the album. It was a lot more spiritual. And let me know in the comments if you guys actually like it. Personally, it's not my favorite in Kanye's discography, and I kind of skip it. However, I do know it has a special place for a lot of people, so I'm not trying to hate on it. Let me also point out that there was a CPFM hoodie collaboration for $240, which is a little bit steep, so let me know in the comments if you would also cop that. Of course, we've got this $20 sock designed by Kanye, which looks a little bit dirty, and let me know in the comments what you guys think of that one. Now, personally, I think this is where things get interesting because Og, which is of course, A$AP Rocky's art collective group, has now collaborated with Kanye for this Jesus is King merch, and personally, I overall like the art direction, and we'll see quite a few pieces coming up here that showcase a little bit more of their talents when it comes to the actual collab itself. Now, Og has been running A$AP Rocky's creative art direction for the last couple of years, doing a lot of his music videos, so it's no surprise to see them collaborate. Now, my personal favorite piece from this actual Jesus is King merch drop is this tee right here, which is also the same tee that I mentioned earlier in the video that's being accused of having had the art design stolen for it. So we will go ahead and take a look at that theory here in just a little bit, but overall, personally, it's one of my favorite pieces. And despite me not being super religious or anything, personally, I just think it's a really dope collaboration between Og and Yeezy, and the fact that it ships in 4 to 5 weeks is definitely a big plus. Now, like I said, this video took place all the way back in 2019, and this is some footage I used from back then. And I wanted to point out this Reddit article that I used back in 2019 as a reference to point out that a brand was accusing Kanye and the Og team of ripping off one of their designs when it comes to this vintage Jesus piece looking t-shirt. Now, we're going to go ahead and take a look at the actual brand in question here in just a second, and I want you guys to let me know in the comments what you guys think overall. Now, as you can see, this is the brand itself, Never in Fashion, and I don't know if they're still around today as this was in 2019, but they are in the comments here accusing Kanye and specifically the Og team of ripping off their actual merch. Now, with that being said, I wanted to highlight the point that this t-shirt was originally posted, as you can see, on August 7th of 2019. And just to kind of prove the point there a little bit further, I hopped on Google back in the day, and I wanted to go ahead and show you guys the time difference between when this Instagram post happened and when Kanye ended up actually dropping this long-awaited album. Now, I do want to also mention that Google is definitely tripping because this album did not release on September 27th, and rather it released on October 25th. But irregardless, you can see how both of those dates end up becoming after the release or post on August 7th that this brand has here. Now, while we're actually taking a look at the post itself, I want to get your guys' opinion. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. Now, personally, I definitely understand why the brand itself feels like their artwork was stolen, because although it might not be verbatim the exact same, you guys are going to see here in just a second, compared to the actual piece on the website, just how similar this piece actually is. Now, the other thing is, I highly doubt that Kanye himself found this piece and was like, oh, let's go ahead and steal it. And as you know, it is a collaboration with OG, the collective group right here. So it might be more so that they found the piece online. However, as you guys can see, the similarities are very, very striking. Now, with that being said, this post by Never in Fashion ended up going viral back in 2019. And as you can imagine, a lot of people had a lot of negative things to say about Kanye, assuming that he actually stole the piece himself. And you have to remember, this merch is literally for Jesus is King, a gospel or Christian type of album, so it wasn't a good look for the album creator to be accused of stealing an art design, even if it was for the merch. Now, let me know in the comments, what do you guys think is fair or appropriate? Again, I'm not accusing Kanye here because I don't think he actually had a hand in this, but regardless, you guys can see that it's definitely inspired. Do you think that Kanye and his team should just take down the piece itself? Do you think that they owe Never in Fashion a kind of one-time deal or even kind of a shout out? Or do you think that the brand itself is just tripping and trying to gain clout off of it? I totally feel for them because I know a lot of small creators get ripped off by big brands and artists all the time. So I do hope that they were able to get justice. But again, I just wanted to know what you guys had to say overall. Now, I did want to go ahead and show you what the Instagram page looked like for OG back in 2019 for the release. And as you can see before the Jesus is King merch, you can see the A$AP Rocky testing merch as well. So you know that they had a big part in it. And as you can see throughout these comments here, a lot of people had a lot of trash to say and they were calling them out. You'll see their influence throughout these pieces, and we'll also see them featured on the actual drop itself. I wanted to especially show you guys the comments and opinions that people had about this collaboration and drop just a couple of years ago. I think it's interesting to see the mix between positive and kind of negative reviews. Some people calling it trash, some people calling it hard. And let me know in the comments what you think and if you picked up any pieces yourself. Now, another thing I did want to point out is there was an actual first wave to this Jesus is King merch that we'll take a quick look at here in just a little bit. But personally, I wanted to start off with the second wave because I think these collaborations are just a little bit harder. Now, a lot of people had mixed feelings about the album itself, especially comparing it to the rest of his discography throughout the years and the many hits that he's put out. Personally, I think that these pieces are pretty hard, and I can't tell, again, who's really responsible for the art direction other than OG, but I do know that Kanye probably has the ultimate say-so and approval when it comes to the majority of the pieces because he's always cared about his merch and his overall art direction. Now, with that being said, as we take a look at the rest of these pieces that are a little bit more tame, let me know in the comments if you were able to pick up any from this era. I remember being pretty impressed, but also kind of taken back at the time just because it has a lot of these religious themes, and I'm not the most religious person myself. However, I do think that it was cool because it definitely fit the whole aesthetic. Now, another thing I wanted to mention about this era in the album is that this was when Kanye was doing his Sunday services, where he would essentially have church choirs and mass, and they would perform gospel songs, and the public was invited, and there were also a slew of celebrities that were also in attendance. Personally, I feel like Kanye was kind of in his peak when it comes to his family. They were always around, and he always seemed pretty happy. He was dyeing his hair different colors, and he was definitely experimenting. Now, these next few pieces are influenced by the type of typography and style you'd see on a vinyl record, and you guys are going to see exactly what I'm talking about here in just a moment. Now, personally, I don't remember picking up any of these pieces beyond maybe wanting that lightning tee back in the day, so let me know in the comments if you actually picked one up yourself. Now, like I said, a lot of this merch is influenced by this vinyl record type of thing, as you guys can see here, and this is just a quick recap of the first wave of the merch that we did see. As you can see right here, it features the seal of the city of New York, and there were some other pieces such as Chicago that had some similar themes as well that were also sprinkled in with those religious type of imagery. Now, if you made it this far, let me know what you guys think about this merch era. Personally, I think it was pretty interesting to see Kanye so creative and doing all kinds of different things when it comes to his art. Personally, it wasn't my favorite album or my favorite merch of his, but I know a lot of people picked it up and it's pretty special for him. As always, guys, let me know what you guys think about this video. Let me know what you guys think about this era. And as always, guys, stay safe. Thank you so much for cooking with the kitchen. It's lit. Straight up. Peace, guys.